Construction is coming along on the Mark Russell Recreation Center in Hampton Cove. About 2 years ago, the city of Huntsville purchased the land and got to work. They're spending about $6 million on the 26,000 square foot facility. It will have 2 courts, a weight room, and a special needs playground. There will also be 2 multi-purpose outdoor fields and a walking trail. It will be the first rec center for East Huntsville.
Very exciting to be able to do this, especially in the eastern side of the city, which we've been looking for a place for something like this for, gosh, the last 10 to 20 years, because we've known with the growth that we're having here that we need to have recreational facilities.
They hope to have the rec center completed by November.